Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. I'm doing a series on all of the effects inside the Boss Katana, and I've had a couple of requests on how to use the wah pedal that's inside the Boss Katana. So first of all, let's connect the Katana to an expression pedal. Okay, so the first thing we need is a TRS cable. Now, if you look at these cables here, you'll see they've got two little rings down the jack. So you can't use a normal jack cable with this. You've got to use a TRS cable. Right, what we do is we plug straight into expression pedal port down there. Right, I'm using a Mission expression pedal here, but you can buy relatively inexpensive pedals and use exactly the same thing. So what we need to do is plug that TRS cable into the expression pedal. So the first thing we need to do is to go to the pedal effects tab here. Now, if you leave the pedal effects switched off, the expression pedal works like a volume pedal, so we need to turn that on. Now, as I push down the pedal, you'll see here the pedal position go up and down. So that's telling us at what point the pedal is on the expression pedal. So off or down is like this, and fully up is like this. So who uses wah pedals? Well, it's anything from Hendrix sort of stuff. Now you can do, Steve Vai uses wah pedals. And you can do funk guitar stuff with it. So let's go through some of the controls on the effect. So as I said before, the pedal position is at what point the pedal is pushed up and down. Right, the pedal min is, now you can set at what point you want the pedal to start from. So for instance, if you want the pedal to be off, just turn it up full. It doesn't do anything. If it ends up to be a little bit too bassy when it starts off, you can wind that up a little bit. Right, the pedal max is exactly the same, so if it gets too bright at the top end, you can wind that back a little bit. The effect level is basically the volume of the wah. So completely off, you get no effect at all. So just in case the wah is a little bit loud when you're playing, you can wind that back a little bit. And direct mix is the amount of clean signal you want to come through. Now, most of the time with the wah pedal, it goes in the front of an amplifier. So you really want that off, and then you're going to get all of the signal going into the wah pedal and out through your amp. Above all the controls, we've got a couple of other choices too. So we can choose at what point the wah goes into the amplifier. So if we choose input, the wah is being affected like it's going straight into the front of an amplifier. So the other choice is post amp. Now that is after the amplifier, so we're going to get a very different sound if we do that. But for the moment, let's just leave it on input. So the next drop-down menu, we can choose between pedal wah, which is what we've got on at the moment, pedal bend, which is not a wah, but I'll just demonstrate it and maybe I'll cover that in a different video. This is a pitch bender. And last of all, we've got this choice of the wah 95E. Now that is an emulation of the Dunlop EVH 95, I think it is, which is a slightly different sounding wah pedal. Okay, let's just put it back to pedal wah, as that's what we're concentrating on at the moment. And then we can choose the different types of wahs here. So the top one is a crybaby, which is the one we've been using so far. The next one is a Vox wah. The next one is a fat wah. The next one is a light wah, which is a slightly different effect. And that's actually my favourite one so far. The next one is a 7-string wah. Now the 7-string wah is if you've got a 7-string guitar or a baritone guitar, because it copes with more of the low frequencies you're going to get from those guitars. Now the next one is a reso wah, which is a very different effect. It's not actually a wah, it's using a resonance peak. So if I switch on to a clean setting here, you can really hear the sound of the reso wah. Almost sounds synthy. Let's switch it back to the Vox wah. Now, if you haven't liked and subscribed already and you're enjoying the videos, please like and subscribe. It really helps us, and you'll be notified then of any future videos that come out from the Studio Rats. So join me in the next video where I'm going to be looking at more effects in the Boss Katana, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.